how do I live this dualistic life of the peaceful warrior, knowing that I must do damage to my opponent?
The Gita was taught to Lord Krishna in a battlefield. There he said, yeah, you fight with vigor and valor, but without feverishness.
First off, I want to say thank you so much, Gurudev, for inviting me to your ashram here. So my first question for you today will be, do you like sports? Is there anything you grew up, is there any type of sports or play that you
Oh yeah,
enjoy?
that's what I keep saying. Take the whole life as in a sporty spirit, Don't take life too seriously. Events and incidents in life should be taken like a challenge, like a sports. There are rules to every game.
Yes.
But when you play those games, it is important that we keep our spirits lighter, in a lighter mode. The very purpose of sports is to lighten up human consciousness, human life.
What about somebody like me, a true competitor? Somebody who does not like defeat, right? So how do we accept the losing aspect in life?
If you keep winning all the time, there is no fun.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you play a game with a child and you will win all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's no fun, it has no charm. When there are chances of losing, then the game has more value and it's more fun. And so we should never mind if we lose once or twice, or even 10 times.
Just keep playing.
Just keep playing, yes. Just imagine you have a partner with whom you are wrestling, you are playing. If they are so anxious and unhappy about losing, how would it affect you?
Yes.
It doesn't create that good energy, right? If someone is not confident, they are nervous, and they come to play with you, you don't feel like really putting your 100% out there, right?
Yeah.
So it's important that every player comes with the spirit of putting their 100%, but with a sense of playfulness. Competition is necessary. Competitive spirit
Yes.
with lightheartedness
Yes.
makes it all the more fun.
We do have discipline. That's one good thing about a sportsman. We
You
a
have
lot of
discipline, you need little happiness.
Yes, because we can get stressed out competing so much against one another.
When it comes to sports also, see, there is ethics in sports. This is a very important thing that we have to do. We have to pay attention to. Somehow winning the game should not be the reason. Are we winning the game ethically? Is there ethics in sports? It's something that one has to ponder on. You will see that there are a number of cases that has come. Very good, talented people are indicted. Oh, just that missing that thing about ethics.
Now that I'm getting integrated into this happiness course, and as the peace falls more and more deeply upon me, how do I live this dualistic life of the peaceful warrior, knowing that I must do damage to my opponent, that I have to punch him in the face, I have to punch him in the stomach. There are ethics. I will not punch him below the belt. I promise you. You can watch my fights. I don't do illegal punching, okay?
If you have had a good night's sleep, wouldn't that affect your performance in a better manner?
Yeah. Well rested.
Well rested. See, these practices help you to rest well, make you get deepest of the rest possible. So that will pump you with more energy. So you will do your work 100%.
They did say that it should affect my performance a little bit, that I should feel more energy.
Absolutely.
What is it about this emotional feeling of love and radiating God's love that has no bound? What does man have to do to tap into that boundless love?
Just get rid of one's prejudice. We hold on to different type of prejudice. Prejudice against race, religion, culture, gender. Make our thinking narrow, number one. Second is stress. You may be a very loving person, but when you are stressed, you don't even communicate properly with your own family members. You love your children very much, but when you are stressed, you will frown at your own kids. Right? So stress is the biggest enemy of mankind. And that's exactly Order Living does to teach people to eliminate stress. How they can help themselves to get rid of stress. See, neither at home nor in school, we are taught how to get over the negative emotions, how to manage them when they rise up. And this knowledge is essential. And today, mental health is a big issue around the world. Depression or aggression, these are the two things. Look at this, how many mass shootings have happened already.
Yes.
Caused about 300 mass shootings in this year in this country. This make you wonder whether we are in a civilized country, a civilized world, or we have gone back to the barbaric age. We need to attend to that, and I see the only answer is mental health issue, that we have to address that. And mental health here again is mental wellness, I would say. Many people may not even admit that they are mentally not okay.
Yes.
But mental wellness is necessary, and that's what we have to do. And that you can achieve by attending to your breath, your mind, doing a little bit of meditation.
When people are opposites, they don't, even if it's not just religious based, they don't agree exactly on the view. How do you still bring forth a loving spirit instead of the ram or the bull that ends up being so clashing?
This is exactly I've been working for last 41 years. I usually ask them a question, look, you accept food from every part of the world, right?
Yes.
You eat Chinese food one day, go to Chinese restaurant, you go to Thai restaurant, sometimes eat Thai food, Thai curry, and you have Danish cookies, and you have Swiss chocolates, of course Mexican food. And we accept food from every part of the world. We accept clothing from every part of the world. We accept music from every part of the world. And sports from every part of the world. Right? There's not much difference between soccer of Europe and soccer in America, soccer in South America. No? Sports unite us all. But when it comes to wisdom, why do we have to restrain ourselves? Why do we become so narrow-minded and say only my way is the only way to God? And this we have seen has resulted in fanaticism, terrorism. People who espouse terrorist activities are saying, my way is the only way to God. So I would say that take the wisdom from everywhere. Life becomes much richer when we have wisdom of the whole world. It belongs to us. See, whether it's from Lord Buddha's teaching or Jesus' teaching or from the Upanishad, from wherever knowledge comes, we must accept the knowledge. And you can continue being in your own faith. It doesn't, just by eating Mexican food or Indian food, you don't change your nationality.
Yeah, you're not been converted.
You're not converted. So, creating walls between civilizations, culture, religions is of the past. Today we have to go beyond that. Today we have to embrace one world concept. We are all part of one world family. So in this, our different type of prayers and worshipping or lifestyle will continue to exist. Let's honor them all. And accept, that's exactly the very essence of what you were talking of, all the symbols are there. These are the symbols, but different religions have different symbols. And what do they indicate? One thing, compassion, love for each other, love for humanity, service to humanity. and a stress-free mind. And this is what I say spirituality. Religion has its own place. The way you get married, what your belief system, that's okay. But spirituality is something that uplifts your spirit, frees you from stress, and gives you that much needed comfort and confidence at moments of crisis.
I've held 2 world titles, right? But I am a husband, I am a son, I'm a man. We hold all these titles, but I've learned through books and all the Vedic scriptures that, you are not this. You are not this, and there's something deeper.
Yeah. You're not just this, but you're much more than this. Yeah, you play all those roles, but when you see that there is something deeper than this, that identity, your true identity, that will only strengthen all these other roles you play. You'll be a better son, you'll be a better husband, better father, better brother. And in fact, the Gita was taught to Lord Krishna in a battlefield. There he said, fight. You fight with vigor and valor, but without feverishness, with a serene mind. That's the whole message, It's not saying you should not fight. You fight for the cause. You fight. That's your dharma, your duty then to do. When you are playing a role, you play that role 100%.
The role that you play is that on a different level, not as physical, more metaphysical. But like you said, for those who are seeking higher and higher, greater knowledge, how important is that mentorship?
See, well, in a very obvious physical realm also you need mentors. For a soccer game, you need mentor. For wrestling, boxing, you need a mentor. But something so abstract or as the subtle area of consciousness, subtle dimension of consciousness, definitely mentorship will make it much, much, much easier. It's necessary. Yeah. Now, all the best to you. Continue and have more feathers to your crown.
I know you are a busy man. It would be a pleasure if you could come and witness one of my competitions one day.
Sure.